Good day. It's your associate, Fenton. Let's play Monster Train, shall we? It's time for my least favourite of the new Exile Champions, Primordium. I don't really know how to make it good, so we're going to try and work that out today. I had too much leftover lasagna for my dinner. I made a lasagna. I made the pasta. Oh, it's blue. It's with blue. Umbra exiled, allied exiled. Uh, these 5 cards are garbage because no morsels will come back if they are eaten. It's not a good start. Morsel miner's good, I suppose. Hallow drippings. Engine upgrade's nice. Engine upgrade's very nice. Talus. Rage and Armor. Arcus, Rally and Incam. And Seraph the Temperate. Good. Seraph the Temperate's fine. That doesn't worry me too much. Umbra banner on the Merchant of Steel side is nice. An Awoken banner. A Remnant banner, sorry, on the Duplicate side. Pyre health and the magic. Another Umbra banner here with an artifact. Alright. So Umbra units then, basically. Maybe we'll just take blue out of this deck entirely. We'll see. We'll see what this is. Traitor's Quill again. Or Melting Spout. We have 1 card that says Consume printed on it. Actually, we have 3 cards that say Consume. I forgot about the Hallow Drippings. 2 units get plus 30 and Burnout is okay. Like, if I get a Tomb unit, I will pick it because it's at least a target for these primitive molds, and I can give something like Stealth or what have you. But I think I'm just gonna take this. And it's Superfood or Stalwart Snack, aka the 2 less interesting ones. Status effects? I mean, why? Why though? Let's just take this and we can splash into Aggressive Edible. I mean, this doesn't fill me with confidence. Aggressive Edible is just so good, the numbers on it are so good, that anything that's not that is upsetting. This just just dies to the spikes, unfortunately. So I'm not going to take it. If it dies, it dying is an interesting line actually, because we can deliberately kill it off so that we can bring it back with primitive mold. But then it has Burnout, and then there's a whole kind of weird thing going on there. Come on, Plink. Time to shine. What a card. I don't know whether to spend this now for the 30 damage or to hold on to it. I mean, this is no threat at all, so I should probably not waste it. But it's just going to block a collector here. But I've got Plinks, right? Ah, Plink, how could you do this to me? Okay, well, I'm going to have to engine upgrade here then to make sure I get it. See, this is not good, is it? Like, this is not good at all. Okay. Okay, wait. Formulating a plan here. Am I? I'm gonna take 2, I think. No, I'm gonna take 4. Sorry. Sorry, maths is not. My maths didn't work out. Yeah, I've burnt out 1, so whatever. Okay. Weird. Oh, not even dead. Plink? Thank you. It's weird. We need a good unit, really. We need a good... Space Prism is pretty nice here. Prismal Dust is okay for getting damage shield on Primordium in the case of sweep or anything like that. But I think I'm going to take space so that I can feed more morsels to whatever I put behind, put in front of Primordium as well. Tombs don't really work with Primordium because if they live, then they just get eaten by Primordium instead of Primordium. Yeah, they eat Primordium rather than whatever you're putting in front. I think I'm basically just going to not play any blue cards in this deck. Nothing is really coming together as a plan. And as such, I'm not going to take this. I might take Drip Form, just because it's nice. And it doesn't say Burnout or anything on it. It's really warm today. Oh, Multi-Strike 1. Please, may I have a damage shield Warden? Alloyed Construct is also very good, actually. I forgot Alloyed Construct existed as far as cards go. Let's give it Multi-Strike 2 for giggles. Right, is that good? Yeah, it is, yeah. And let's give it 50 health as well. That probably is... No, is it? Is that a waste? Maybe 10 attack is better later? Nah, 50 health is very high. We have to make sure that he has enough fuel to make value of that 50 health, but other than that... the haste combat and a unit draft. So, with the Space Prism I would take a Morsel Maker now, or Morsel Master, the one that duplicates it. I would take that, probably. I just don't know if I really need a unit draft. If it's worth the risk. It's lots of clergymen and conduit infiltrators, so Plink is going to have time to shine. But I don't have any specific black backline killing, so there is a world where it just goes ridiculous, out of control, bad. Plus it's only a unit draft. I don't know, I feel like I need it though. I'm going to go for it. I feel like I need something just to push this deck back. On top. Currently it's a good situation because we always get this turn 1, and adding a unit kind of complicates that. Yeah, good shout, Plink. Good shout. I get a collector, that's nice. Engine upgrade here, I guess. So we're looking for a wretch, I guess, and we'll just get morsel miners. Like the plinks will eventually go. Yeah, just play this for 30 damage. Those cards just say 30 damage on them now. That's all I'm in for. Nice to save you 21 health. Where is my Space Prism? I have to play this down here because the boss spawns with haste, and there's a chance that I just don't get anything done otherwise. 41 times 3 and 64 is fine. I haven't checked how much fuel we have, but 4. That's quite a lot. What is in here? A morsel. Interesting. I have 6 energy also. I'm not killing the haste one at all. It's just not happening. And I'm also drawing a handful of absolute garbage next turn, so I mean the plink might give me a morsel, but it's very unlikely to give me 2 morsels, so I'm just going to spend this down here. How about you become dazed? What's the most value here? You? Maybe. I didn't quite run the numbers on that, but... Good. You are dead. We have done it. Alright, Allied Construct is a big boy. That is the boss killing plan. We just now need a backline killing plan. Perils of production. I've said recently that I've come around on this card. If you've got good morsel generation, which currently we don't, because it's all just plinks. There's 2 making of a morsels, to be fair. I could hold over -1 these. That's not a bad shout. I'm not taking another one. Anyway, yeah, I could get energy by... In fact, I wouldn't even need to -1 them, right? Because I could play making of a morsel and then play Perils of Production on that morsel miner and get more energy back than I spent, and also get a morsel miner in the deck. Sorry, I'm pasta drunk. I'm what we call pasta drunk in the biz. I had a big lasagna, and now I'm just really sleepy. I'm having sort of like an out of body experience. I'm watching myself record this, thinking, what am I saying? Why am I saying these things? It's gibberish. We don't need the energy particularly because we've got engine upgrade. Immortal Trade, yeah, it's okay. It's not great with a ×3 multi-strike unit. I think this is just a skip. And more cards that say burnout on them is bad. Shadow Eater deals with the backline. There's the Crucible Warden, which I now don't really want or need. Shadow Eater does deal with the backline, but not in an amazing way. Because our morsel generation is not great. And again, Morsel Maker continues to be, oh, this is a good card, and then when you actually get around to playing it, it's like, oh wait. So I play, if I draw Morsel Maker the turn before Alloyed Constructs, so if I draw this turn 1, then I play it. I play it on the top and it's dazed, which is interesting. It's always dazed if I draw it turn 1. And then I take space, right? And then that means I always draw Primordium and if I draw Primordium Morsel Maker turn 1. The problem with that is I can't ever take any more units. And then I also don't have space to play these Morsel Miners that I'm apparently going to be relying on. Morsel Miners are really good with the multi-strike 2 unit, if that, if you didn't understand how numbers work. I need to kill backline, really. This doesn't help killing backline, this just makes the Allied Construct even more strong, and he's already pretty strong. I just worry about taking Shadow Eater and ruining the deck. Having to put too many morsels in too many different places. Because backline is going to be a big problem, and it's going to be a big problem very soon. These plinks are not going to keep up. Plink tricks you into thinking it's better than it is in this scenario because you've just done the Disciple Conduits and the... it wasn't Gathered Clergy, but there were clergymen involved. 1 HP enemies for the 1 HP enemies in Circle 1 and 2 make Plink very good in Circle 1 and 2, and then they just fall off a cliff because they don't get anything done. That's my official take on Plink. I'm about to go to a magic shop though, right? I'm not going this way. I'm not duplicating anything here. So I can potentially give them +10s. And give them Making of Immortals -1s. I'm just really thinking about this. And that is the best card we've seen for dealing with backline currently. It just doesn't... It just is bad once, like, Shade Wings turn up and this guy has to take 40 damage just to survive to Gorge, and then he just dies and then it's over. It's a skip, and we'll just have to think of another better plan. Like an Antombra, a holdover Antombra Assault or something. Who knows, maybe this event will give us the answer. We'll make one Plink 21 and consume, of course. We'll make a Making of Immortal cheap. I won't reroll. I will see what's in here. Okay. Just take Heaven's Gold, I guess. Do I need to actually think about taking this? Give this +10? And actually use this to kill backline and just give it money? It just gets money for... I'm gonna try it. I'm actually gonna try it. I'm not particularly sure how I feel about that, to be honest with you. But I feel like I'm gonna try it. I feel like this is one of those runs where I'm gonna have to try it. +10 is flipping ideal. It should pay for itself quite quickly. But maybe. Okay, how do I feel about this run so far? Not great, I have to say. Not great. Actually, this is another combat where this particular Talos, the Plinks, are going to do decent work here. And then if we can pivot into aggressive edible or something, then maybe Alloyed Construct just gets so strong we just have a single floor plan. Because, I mean, like, 55 times 3 will deal with backline, in a way. Maybe we can find a... I want to say the card is called Crushing Demise, and you'd think that after 150 hours I would know what the cards are called. Yes. This will certainly help. So if we can find one of those, put that on holdover, and our single floor plan looks actually very decent. Plink! Have a damage shield, I guess. So I don't want you killing this morsel, because that gives you 25 armor, and as such, I'm just going to have the clergyman get rid of it. So this is the kind of wave that scares me, for the most part. Plink, it's out of control. 50 gold, that's not bad. I didn't respect that card very much. I feel like they buffed it in this patch, that maybe it used to say 20 gold on it or something. Again, I'm not floating a morsel. Yeah, if anything, having them die is a bit better, because then I can just pull one back with a card. You know the card? You know the names of the cards? That one I'm thinking about, you know? Primitive molds. I can pull them back with primitive molds, if I so desire. How much fuel do you have? 3. That's quite good, actually. We're getting somewhere. Sucks to not get any of the value of a Traitor's Quill out of that, but... I guess this Strange Steward can just... Oh, I better not put it there. This Strange Steward can just die, I suppose. I should have maybe realised that that was going to happen and play that somewhere else. It's fine. I don't think you need the 4 health, right? I think you run out of fuel before you die, before you get things killed. Before you... what are the series of words I'm trying to say here? I don't need to give you 4 health because you will run out of fuel before you die to this lot of damage. And if you run out of fuel before you die to this lot of damage, we lose anyway. So that 4 health is not going to make any difference. And again, I'll just get rid of this. There's no train stewards in here, right? Oh, there is one train steward in here. It's fine. I'm the best. Where's this going? This also does 30 damage at the front unit. You're gaining health anyway through all this. This is very strong. Let's just do it down here. Yeah, I mean, it's fine. Okay, do we beat Talos? Must do, right? 450. We only need 3 waves. We've got 8 fuel. I think it might be fine, you know. Do you still get the armor? No, you don't get that effect outside of Relentless, do you? Interesting. In Relentless, I should say. Become dazed. Only got 1 play of this. This is the bottom of the deck, like both times. Cool. Cool beans. Shroud Mitosis certainly is good. Here. Play 1 Mortal Miner, duplicate it 3 times. That's bonkers good. Do we make a Wickless Tycoon floor with full of train stewards just for the money? Just keep plonking train stewards in front of him? I don't think so. I don't think so. I don't actually need to take the space anymore. And I think, as such, I'm going to take draw. Okay. Okay. Card removes are very good. An artifact is potentially very good. The banner is less good. The money is middling. I think I like the removes. This is a high roll. This is an extreme high roll plan. And if it gives you like double Gorge or Gorge deals 3 to the back line, then that's very good. But it could also just give you a whole bunch of garbage remnant artifacts, like a unit with burnout does 5 damage. So I'm just gonna skip. Like maybe you could play this seed and tell me what's there. What's worse, the primitive molds or the train stewards or the plinks? They're all kind of bad, right? They're all kind of bad. These are eminently bad, whatever that word means. I guess we should see what we get here before we decide on our unit upgrades. Superfood or Stalwart Snack 2. I mean, this is not great. This is not great at all. Buffer 8 is nice because it's a lot of fuel. But the stats aren't there. And the status effects transferring over is not good because I'm not getting any of that stuff. I'm going to have to take this. I'm going to have to take it. Ooh. Oh, I gave him the plus 25. I'm sad. I forgot I did that. Alright, so it turns out that unit shops are a total waste of time, but at least I've got exactly enough to purge 2 cards. I'm not convinced about this one. We're in that stage of the game now where the game's sort of just like, right, you've made your bed, now lie in it. Multi-strike. Random artifacts. Absolvers. These absolvers are going to be a total pain in the rear end. I'm not taking multi-strike. I'm not taking 6x2 clip guardians. That's... Is it? Is it that bad? Yes, it is. Because the other thing we've got to remember is we're not particularly getting that many morsels. We're just relying entirely on making of a morsel. So, like, yeah, we might get the odd lifesteal morsel, but... We didn't get anything in this run, I feel like. We didn't get morsel generation cards. We didn't get a good melting strategy. I can get this played or get this played. What happens first? The effect of the card must happen first, right? Yeah, that was the exact worst case scenario, and I'm really upset about it. It's looking pretty dire, isn't it? It's looking quite bad. Petty theft is good though. Which one of these do I hate the most? I've got the shroud mitosis and no bloody morsels to play with it. Christ alive, why? That was probably the wrong one. It was probably this one. Because this one gives me a weight of contrition and then dies on this floor before it can do one. Do another one. Do one. Whereas this one plays, it gives me one there and there. So that was actually incorrect. Does the dazed stop it from doing that? It did. It did. I did know that, I think, secretly. The deck is very small after the first time through. I mean, the deck's very small anyway because we've not taken any cards because we got offered garbage. But come on, Plink, come on! Yes! It's objectively the best card. If I should descend you to daze you again for this thing, and get the petty theft out pretty quickly. Yeah, let's do it. Just for fun. Look at him eat. Oh yeah. It's his health pool I'm more worried about. Making of a morsel certainly helped with that. This is like a single floor like this does not win games of Monster Train. More of the plinks need +10 on them. Grovel! Grovel's a card. Damage shield is handy. 2 uncommon or rare morsel units is also handy. Excavation eruption is also very good. It helps with the backline. You give it +10 and a -1, and you're kind of laughing. We don't need unit shops anymore. We should probably check the magic, check the map. Check the map for the magic shops is what I was going to say, but as I said, I'm pasta drunk, so not really sure what's going on. And 2 pieces of garlic bread, of course. Card removes. Don't need this. I mean, the irony is that we've taken 4 pyre damage in the whole game to that one dude. I'm going to go to the Merchant of Magic, and as such, I'm going to take the Excavation Eruption. Resin removal is nice. It's a melting card that has utility value. And it will certainly help get rid of the sap from Seraph the Temperate, and I'm going to take it. It's a bit situational, but sometimes that's fine. Holdover, eh? Kind of want to just hold over the making of a morsel, and at least we then get a decent morsel every turn. And then when we play Wretch later, when the game gives us Wretch, we're like, ha ha ha! Is that a waste of time? It might be a waste of time. Could hold over the petty thefts. That's a lot of money, isn't it? Like, that is a lot of money. There's a lot of options here. It just depends on whether we get more out of getting, you know, like maybe 200 gold in this fight for the next magic shop. Whether that's more valuable than making it so that we can have a morsel every turn. And not only that, a very good morsel. Because if we have holdover on this, and then we also get holdover on this, then that alloyed construct is absolutely out of control. That's probably fine. Let's make Excavation Eruption cost 1 less. And let's make a Plink a little bit better, get a bit more morsel generation going up here. Going all up in this. 20 pie health that we certainly don't need. The Plinks continue to be bad, but at least not the worst. These primitive molds, I don't think I played a single one in the last combat. But I will keep them, as I say, sometimes I do overload on morsels, and I can use them in a weird sort of pick a morsel out of the hat way. Spell shield 2? Oh no. Oh no. My plan, it's gone out the window. It's hot! I'm warm! Oh. I heard you guys like energy, so I gave you an Excavation Eruption. Except I'm going to play the Petty Theft, obviously. It's one of those decks to me, and I keep hating to naysay like this, but I will. It's one of those decks that it probably will get to Seraph okay, and then Seraph will just absolutely trounce it. Seraph will just make it look like a joke. Making of a morsel Shroud Mitosis or Plink. Shroud Mitosis, engine upgrade. It sucks to not triple this, or have 4 copies of it, I should say. But if this gives me like getting the extra energy is also quite important here, I feel like. It did not give me the best. This doesn't get you. Oh, it's Harvest, it's not Slay. Boo! What a mistake. Maybe I could have taken the trial for the with the resin removal. Maybe it would have been fine. Wow. Why is my Space Vision always on the bottom of the deck? Just do this for bad manners. What is this? A morsel? Yeah. It's fine. this has finally arrived. Energy? I don't think so. I'm about to draw Excavation Eruption. Yeah, let's just make sure this happens. I'm not gonna play these. I know it's bad to float them, but I don't want to give this guy 20 armor. 20 more armor than he needs. Than he needs to have. I did not draw it, but I got the holdover Morsel Miner. Shroud Mitosis. I mean, that's super good, right? That's certainly giving us some money. You can't say any less than the fact that it is money. Is that better than... No. I mean, yes. What I was thinking of in my mind that I didn't articulate out loud is not better than the plan of playing 2 of those. Do take 3 rounds of this. Possibly less when I do this nonsense. Yeah, I mean, it's alright, isn't it? It's definitely lacking though. Once the boss numbers start getting up that high. Oh, I don't want any of these. Ember Cache is alright actually. Ember Cache has a lot of damage printed on it, technically. No! Sorry, Blue. You are not particularly helpful to me right now. Card removes. Duplicates. This is garbage. This is good. This is not very good. This is potentially good. This is potentially good. This is helpful. This is useless. Whereas all 3 of these are at least not useless. But I really wanted to get like holdover on Shroud Mitosis. Maybe I should duplicate it instead. That seems bad. Although if I draw 2 at once, I can't play 2 because I hit the floor limit, hit the 7-unit floor limit, which makes having 2 of them in the deck slightly worse. It would be very nice to get rid of a couple of these bad plinks though. I can do that here. I'm gonna go removes. I could even duplicate the give me 50 gold card, in fact. These ones that only say 1 on them now are pure trash. Alright, here's the big question. Where is this? Is it here? No, I don't think it is. Is it here? Like it might be. We're not going here. A trinket would be nice. Pyre remains we might not need. An event might also be nice. Money will be at that point. And then again, Merchant of Steel we won't need. So this is lined up very nicely. Another duplicate and another 2 removes here at the last minute. But I'm not taking trials is the thing. I'm too cowardly to take the trials. I'm going to take this because it is also the only card that we have that's killing backline for us. And for that reason alone. It's not the only card, of course. We've got the 1 plink that says consume on it and the 1 plink that says 11 times 2 on it. Good, you didn't start top. I'm very happy about that. And the top floor is not small either. Fancy that. You don't attack outside of... give me the energy. Give me the energy until we get thingy played, and then I'll put you in the reform pile. Yeah, come down here. Very handy. I approve. So the card you play doesn't count for the incant shard, so it's fine. I definitely should have played that first. That was a mistake. I somehow don't think it's going to make too much of a difference. Which of you wants to eat it the most? The Shroud Mitosis has arrived. Whatever, I'll incant you. Just it's not quote unquote perfect play, but it makes no difference either way. So, alright, these excavated embers are actually going to work out really well. There's a world here where this doesn't get me anything of what I want, and as such I might just play it up here. But if I play it up here, it's going to give me so much energy. It's going to give me energy I don't even need. Plus I want to get this Petty Theft played, so... Actually, yeah, I'll do that. Okay. And now, I definitely shouldn't be incanting you now. Like, that's just bad. Please, play the cards. Single unit strategy like this doesn't work, as we know. I know this, we know this to be true. Good job playing. Because right now, Alloyed Construct survives 3 rounds of Seraph and does 300 a go. That's 900. That's not enough. We're going to need a lot more than that. A lot more. I can't eat... Oh, yes I can. Which one is this? Rally. Good. Ha! Get wrecked. Sun. Do we need like a Shroud Spike with this obscene amount of energy? It's not an obscene amount of energy, I over-egged that. A Shroud Spike would certainly be helpful. I couldn't tell you why I did that. Do I win already? Because this is 80 damage. Oh no, it's 1 short. I was going to say I can get you dead. But I, alas, cannot. Okay, I'll just do this then. Maybe it'll line up well. For Seraph, I mean. Because now you're, what, 4 rounds? 134 times 3? At least 4 rounds, even more if I can get you up to a bit more health. Which will be fine, providing I can find the good Primordium path in the next Dark Forge. So this takes 4 rounds to do 1700, so... I mean, the thing we can do here that we can't do with Seraph as well is do this. This doesn't, you know... That's not even that good, because they just get eaten straight away. He's certainly strong, he's certainly very strong, and we certainly don't need much. But we need something. Wax and Spike is not it. Remnant Pact is not it. I know what you're saying. Oh, Remnant Pact on Primordium. He's got 8 buffet. He doesn't die until the bloody Relentless phase. None of these are it, and I'm sad that they're all Remnant cards as well, because there's some very good rare Umbra cards that would have been very valuable here. On the plus side, we do have 680 gold. I'm going to shop for an artifact. Double Gorge is huge. Improved Firebox is okay. Flicker's Liquor is okay. Actually, Flicker's Liquor is alright, because units count, morsels count as your units. So we could potentially make Excavation Eruption cost 0, but that is really the only value that we get. The rest of them cost 1 or 0 anyway. I'm going to re-roll it. Commemorative Spike, like, is bad if the top floor becomes small, and that is an absolute disaster. Waxer Snuffer would have been okay if I'd maybe could have given Endless Burnout to a unit with to a Stealth Tomb, but it's a bit late for that now. Nothing else has Extinguish on it. So I guess it's just enemies get -1. That's really sad. That's not particularly what I wanted out of any of that. Oh, Aggressive Edible has arrived. Okay, so this makes Hallowed Construct extremely strong. Like, extremely strong. This is 8 times 10 times 3. That's 240 just in Primordium. So now he just needs loads of health. Just needs loads of health, I guess, somehow. I maintain that keeping these in for 30 damage, burst damage at the start is correct. I really don't know if I want to keep 1 Plink in to give it +10. I don't think I do. Okay. Who have we got? It's this one. It's Neffville, the Wingless General, the one I do not respect at all. Mark of Invasion? Maybe. There's a world where Excavation Eruption turns up in our opening hand, and it's very nice. There's the turn where we draw 2 Petty Thefts, and it's very nice. Although it is Wiltwings, isn't it? So, nah, it's a skip. It's a skip. Top floor is small, but that's fine. Oh, I did draw both Petty Thefts. I haven't got the space. I can't even play while making of a morsel. Plink! Please! Send it down there. Maybe I'll get it next turn. I will play this, just to hold it over. The Space Prism is coming next turn, because the deck is so small. Oh no, it might not. It might not, because one of these cards I draw is making of a morsel. It's fine. You don't even die, which is upsetting. Excavation Eruption is so unlikely to not give me anything here. Wow, he hit everything except the Gilded Wing. That is not what I was expecting. The top floor is small, means that we only get one space, which is kind of upsetting, but it's not the end of the world, I guess. Okay, well that Plink is fine. That Plink not behaving is acceptable, I suppose. Wow, we took damage. I'm worried about Alloyed Construct's health not getting anywhere. Man, if we had a Shroud Spike. Oh god. Please, why can't I just have a Shroud Spike? Is it cool? Is it even called Shroud Spike? It must be, right? It must be. Yeah, of course. If we had a Shroud Spike, I would feel so much better about everything happening right now. As it stands, we don't, and so I don't. There is a Morsel Miner in here, so as such, I'm not going to play this Train Steward. Ooh, money. I heard you liked cash. Need some frickin' health, something, don't I? That's what I really need. Is there a chance I die here? Three rounds of 360. Yes. How bizarre. I do get another Shroud Mitosis turn, yeah, so maybe it will be fine. Kind of scary though, right? Definitely kind of scary, and definitely not a deck that beats Seraph, as I keep saying, and I will continue to say, because it continues to be true. Need a Shroud Spike and a Damage Shield Morsel or something. Or even a Damage Shield's not going to do it now. Ah, why? I've got to take Gem Trove, I've got to. The Damage Shield might become relevant. And more morsels is definitely helpful. I might duplicate the Space Prism as well now, so that I can play loads of morsels on the top. -1 consume permafrost. Right, what's in here? Oh, it's Fossilized Fangs. Oh, I mean, Gorge abilities trigger another time. Like, the fuel has not been the problem. Really? The fuel is not the problem. It's the health. Gorge abilities trigger additional time. For some reason I thought it was Gorge just happens twice, but that would be insanely good. To the point where it wouldn't be in the game. Is there anything I'm missing with that? No. It certainly gives him a lot of fuel. Alright, how do we maximise our ability to win here? Holdover Shroud Mitosis gets Alloyed Construct 20 health a turn, aka 1 round of Seraph, and that might be enough, providing we draw our cards in a decent order. So I guess re-rolling for Holdover is potentially very good. So as such, I should prep that by making this -1. Or should I make Gem Trove -1? I'll make Gem Trove -1 with the next one. 20 and Consume. May as well go on this Plink now. Yeah. And then I don't think Permafrost is particularly relevant. Maybe Resin Removal, in fact. Okay. We did get the Holdover. That's very lucky. -1 the Gem Trove. 20 and Consume. I guess 20 and Consume can go on one of these now that we don't need the money. Thins the deck out a bit. 32 damage once to the back line. It's handy. Did I re-roll this? No. I probably should have re-rolled this. Let's do the Space Prism twice so that we can always play on the top floor and summon a whole bunch of extra morsels should we have to, even though now I think about it, not that great. Let's get rid of the last Train Steward and the last Primitive Mold. And then I will upset myself by re-rolling this. It's actually fine. Jackstrips is a good artifact, but okay. What you got for me, Seraph? What you got for me? You've got me a small top floor, but on the other hand, you do have me both the Shroud Mitosis and the Making of a Morsel turn 1. So that's very good. Let's kill you straight away. Right? Yeah. Except I can't play them because I don't have the space yet. Do I play on the middle? And just utilise my 131 Pyre health to let these Pyre Wings go straight to the top and just be like, yeah, screw it? Do I play on the middle so I can get the ball rolling from turn 1? I think I have to, right? I can't afford to waste the time. Thank God we -1 that. $49 already. Like this is what was worrying me about this. Because I can't heal him. I'm going to draw a lot of backline killing next turn, so I might drip fall one of them down. I also might morsel for tanks, so I can put 4 morsels in front, 1, 2, 3, 4. So I don't take any damage, but I don't get any gorges. But that's still better than taking 49 here, right? I think that is correct. And in fact, if I drip fall you, this won't completely screw me, right? Like, I'm going to draw 7 cards. 2 of them are the holdover cards, so I'm going to draw 5 of these. Is there any chance I don't draw... If I draw this... I need to draw this, this, this. Really. That leaves, like, a lot of cards that I could potentially not draw. Oh, it's scary. That decision alone may have killed me. Just give me the excavation eruption, please. Okay. 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 Again, this might screw me. It might be genius. It was not that genius, was it? If I play the Plink, I can't play the engine upgrade. You're not getting gorges. It's hugely disappointing. I have to do this. I can't be taking all of this. Oh, again, it has decided to absolutely do me. This fight is a nightmare. I knew it was going to be a problem. It's so bad. It's not getting any gorges at all. The damage output of this fight is just too high. It's not getting anything done. So lifesteal is handy. It's actually very handy. How do I make sure this happens? This gem trove is also nice. There's a lot going on this turn. Yeah, and great morsels to get there. Great morsels. Right, so you live now. So now I can actually do Shroud Mitosis on this, which is not the best with multi-strike, but it gets him healed is the main thing. Should play this one first. Why did you suddenly now not die? Weird. I don't really want to float these in the deck. Get 'em, morsels, get 'em. I really want one of these to hit this, and then it's all fine. I mean, we don't win off that decision, but we certainly stabilise. I don't know whether to risk it or just play the Dripfall now to make sure that it's fine. If I play the Dripfall... If I do it and it doesn't hit this at all, then I have to do Making of a Morsel Shroud Mitosis in front, which is really not what I want to do. But equally, if I Dripfall this... I'm getting the Gem Trove next turn. I have to roll the dice on it. It's so unlikely to not hit, right? It's got to miss a 1 in 3 4 times. Okay. So look at this. This is a huge swing now. Can even save 14 Pyre health by bugging you in here. Oh no, I can't. Somehow you don't die. These heavies, they got such high numbers. Final wave. Ugh. Gross. You still actually gain health from this? Can I save you any lifesteal at all? Like every round is going to count here? I don't think I can. The Gem Trove doesn't do anything except give me a morsel that's maybe more valuable to ×3 than a morsel miner. Damage shield. Damage shield 1 means that I get an extra round off of Seraph, does it not? Does it more so than this though? This puts even more attack in. The 1 health is not relevant. Oh, I'm gonna have to do the maths, aren't I? I'm gonna have to do the math. So a morsel miner is 5 and 5, 20 and 20 health. It's got to be this. Like, it's got to be this. Although a damage shield in theory is worth 9, but it's not because I still have to deal with these. If I can kill this, then maybe, but 2,704. Two Making of a Morsels, a Shroud Mitosis is as much as I'm going to get, and also I can do an extra 208 damage by getting rid of this. 3,536. 3,611. I don't believe it. I actually do not believe it. Look at this, 169. I am incredulous. I actually... The one unit, one floor strategy somehow has come together here. Exactly on time. Exactly. Not one round to spare. What a run. What a great run. What a great game, eh? Look at this artifact bar as well. 225 gold. Oh, that's because I played those petty thefts in the middle of the fights. In the middle of that fight, not that I had any cash to spare. Yeah, cool. Hooray, we mastered some cards. What a run. I enjoyed that, I had a great time. Thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed, hooray. If you enjoyed, make sure to let me know by either leaving me a like or a comment to say you're having a good time. And if you want to see more Daily Monster Train, then be sure to subscribe, and that's what you'll get. You'll get a Daily Monster Train. Other than that, what else can I say except thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye bye.